Okay, so boom, you guys, I'm back. Hey, where have I been? So, okay, hold on. The way these planes make these noises, I be so irritated, y'all. Like, it don't bother me until I'm trying to talk. Like, you wanna fight? Okay. I was crashing out. I don't even know if crash out is like the right word, but I was getting really frustrated because when I would turn on the camera, I noticed that I would talk a lot about men, my lack of discipline in my finances, lack of discipline in my nutrition, and complaining about my health. I don't like that for me. It's giving pity party, and what I'm not going to do is show up to nobody's pity party. Definitely not my own. And so I just started recording for a little bit because, like, I'm vlogging, right? Which means I'm telling y'all about my life, but in me telling you about my life transparently, like, that's actually what's going on. But it's like, something about me addressing that and saying it out of my mouth, it wasn't sitting well in my soul. It wasn't sitting well in my spirit. Because I just don't, we're not speaking certain things over my body. We're not doing that. Not that I spoke certain things over my body, but I just felt like I didn't have a good balance of being transparent on the camera, but also speaking life into my situations. I didn't know how to do that well. And so I just stopped recording for a little bit because I'm like, Ariel, you need to get together, girl. Like, what is going on? So I stopped recording for a little bit. But, excuse me, I done had a lot of conversations with the Lord. And I feel like I am learning now, right? I'm learning better responses to respond to my situations so that it's both truthful, but it speaks life and not death, because we're not doing that, okay? What was the first thing? Oh, man, I'm single. Yeah, we know. Great. I have made a decision to decentralize romance in my life. I realize, you guys, we live in America. And in America, everything is about romance. Like, let's be so for real. Think about it. Think about the movies, the commercials, the shows, the ads, the marketing. Literally everything revolves around romance and love. Great, but it's not as big as America like kind of portrays it, right? And so that's something I've been kind of trying to remind to myself. Excuse me. Especially as like a single woman, because it's like, yes, of course I want to get married, want the husband, all the things, but I don't want to make that the tell all be all. Is that the correct way? I don't know, child. But I don't want to make that like the big goal. And we know that marriage isn't the big goal. We know that meeting someone isn't the big goal. But in my brain, you guys, it's like, when I meet this person, that's it. That's all I need to do. It's the last thing I need to do. I just need to meet my person and I'll be good to go. No, life gonna keep on going. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, I am trying to remind myself that, like, literally me being in a relationship or me being married is like 25% of an 100% story. And that's what I gotta remind myself, because it's not that deep, right? And so one thing I've been working on in my singleness is trying to normalize singleness that has, like, without any romantic aspect to it whatsoever. How the heck do you do that, right? Because singleness is all about, like, you know, you're either single or you're married. I'm trying to, like, kill that narrative too, because it's like, I don't want to be identified by my relational status. Like, what the heck? What are we doing? Like, am I a single or am I a spouse? Like, that is starting to piss me off a little bit too, because it's like everything is, it's like, let's be so for real. This is America. You know how everything kind of turns into race real quick? That's what romance is starting to become in my life. Everything around me is starting to turn into romance. And I'm tired of it. It's like, there is so much more to life than just this man and this woman. Like, what the heck? So I'm working on decentralizing romance, and it's so difficult to do because it's so normalized. Like, it's a part of literally everyday culture, right? Like, everything's about love. Like, what? How do I decentralize that and make it normal? I have no idea. But I'm on a journey to figure it out. I'm just trying to not make every single aspect of my life revolve around romance or my relational status. Like, what? in my brain, you guys, sometimes I like sit and like fantasize and daydream about like a bunch of like believers just hanging out, having a good time, having nothing to do with like love. Now granted, we're all single, but we're not like harping on the fact that we're single. We're not hanging out because we're single. We're not hanging out to try to meet each other. Like, in my brain, that's what I'm saying, the fantasy in my brain, I see us doing non-romantic related things, just literally changing the whole perspective, changing the whole concept. Because y'all, I just really feel like the Lord did not make, like, I'm trying to see life in the Lord's view and not in an American view. Does that make sense? Because it's just like here in America, romance is so romanticized and so just central and so big, and I'm like, God, what would it look like if that's out the way a little bit? Because I can't see. Like, Lord, move that out the way a little bit so I can really see. You know, I'm really trying to see like how God intended for life to look for a single person that has nothing to do with romance. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I am with the men. What were my other issues? Oh, lack of discipline in my finances. Y'all, lack of discipline in my finances and lack of discipline in my nutrition go hand in hand. Because the only reason why my financial situation frustrates me is because of the nutrition. Because all my money, I literally just spend it on food. Like, it's hand in hand, y'all. Like, this is not anything deep. It's not anything secretive. I spent all my money on food. If I don't have no money, it's because it went to somebody. It went to food. Like, it's some food. It's always gonna be some food. And I'm trying to like kill that too. But I'm realizing that that's a little bit deeper than I think. But I don't think it's like too deep. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I like need to go to therapy over food. I wouldn't even say I have a food addiction because I'm not a big lady, but I know you can be not big and unhealthy. I don't like splurge out on food. I don't emotionally eat. But I think my biggest frustration is like whenever I do pull out my card, it's going to some food. And that just kind of like pisses me off a little bit because it makes me feel like literally it's like I only spend my money on food. And then when I do spend my money on food, it's like $20+. And that be pissing me off too. And so it made me feel like I got a problem. And I don't know if I have a problem, but I don't say no to food, right? Like I said, I don't splurge out. I don't eat a whole bunch. I don't binge on food. I don't do that. But when I want some food, I go get it. And I enjoy it. And I love that. And but I don't love that. And I don't love that because it's taking all my shmoneys. Okay? It's taking all my shmoneys, honey. And I'm just like, this is not good, Lord. You know, like, this is like, how am I supposed to save a buck? How am I supposed to be more disciplined if I always say yes to myself, right? And that's one of the struggles of not having responsibilities as a person that has no responsibilities, because I'm responsible for me and I can say yes to me all the time. And for real, I really want to use my money for kingdom opportunities mostly. Like, I don't know, just like anywhere or anytime that like I can bless somebody. Like, let me buy this person some food. Since you always want to buy some food, let me buy them some food. Let me buy some lunch for this homeless person. Let me spend this money by giving this to, I don't know, somebody for some. I don't know what all the kingdom opportunities could be, but excuse me, I would love to spend the bulk of my money on kingdom advancement, but I don't. I spend the bulk of my money on me, and it goes to food. Not like all the other girly pops, not on perfume, not on makeup, not on clothes. Food. And I just hate it so much. And so that is so frustrating to me, and it makes me feel like I just don't have discipline. But I know I do, because I know God blessed me with discipline. He blessed me with willpower. He blessed me with the strength, all the things. But that's frustrating to me, because it's like, okay, God, if you blessed me with the stuff, why the stuff not working? You know what I'm saying? Why am I so easy to say yes to myself? Why can't I just say no? If I decided I wanted like bacon, egg, and cheese for dinner from IHOP or Denny's, why can't I be like, no, Ariel, now you know that's not the most healthy thing for you. You know that we don't need to be spending that money on that food. Let's get us something. Let's go get us something different, something more healthy, something a little cheaper. Why I can't just say no to that? I'd be like, girl, yes, let's do that. Don't even be trying. I just be saying yes. Sometimes I do try, and then I be real frustrated when I try and I fail. Like, Lord, right? And so, yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure that out. I'm being real honest with God, though. And I'm like, Lord, let me tell you something. I don't have the discipline to say no to this right now. I need you to give me some, right? But then I'd be frustrated too, because I'm like, God, why you ain't give me none? Like, Lord, why I just go buy these donuts? Why I do that, Lord? Like, come on. But y'all, it's not that God's not doing his part. I don't know what is going on. But legitimately, y'all, I don't like saying no to myself, because I don't want to be feeling all irritated and stuff. I don't want myself to be feeling no way other than happy. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, in those type of instances, I want what I want. And it's like, why would I deny myself of that? And it's like, well, because we wasting money, and because it ain't the most healthy thing to eat. And it's like, I get that, but it's okay. And it's like, Ariel, it's not. Like, you need to go home and cook, babe. And it's like, yeah, but I don't want to. And it's like, but you need to. And it's like, I know I need to, but I don't want to. I'm not about to, so I'm about to just go do what I want to do. And I don't like that mindset for me. I don't like that like a discipline, that like a fight. Nothing. Like, I don't want to have that perspective. And so, y'all, I don't know how God's going to respond to it, but it's a real problem. I don't say no to myself, and I don't deny myself of food when I want it. And it's robbing me of my money, and it's robbing me of kingdom advancement. And it's probably robbing me of my health a lot. And I don't like that for me. I don't know how to change it either. I have no idea. I done prayed down. This is not like a baby prayer. This is a prayer I've been praying for years. And so I don't know what to do. So I am trusting, because I know that the Lord is responding. I just don't know how. But I trust that God is responding. And I had a real transparent conversation with God the other day. I was like, Lord, honestly, I don't trust you. I don't trust that you are going to help me to say no when I really need to say no to some food. And I was like, that's so real. And it's like, Ariel, why don't you trust God? Like, he's stronger than you. He's more powerful than you. What's the problem? And the issue there is, like, I see myself wanting something, knowing I shouldn't have it, praying about it, but still failing and going through with it anyways. And to me, that's like, God, what happened? Why we fell there? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're more powerful, you're stronger, why did I just fail there? Why didn't your strength kick in right then? Why did I still say yes to me? What's going on? Lord, am I broken? I'm broke, Lord. You know, so I'm trying to, like, understand all of that right now, figure all that out, but still just be real, just have some freedom in my transparency. And the transparent part is, Lord, I don't have the discipline to say no to myself when it comes to food. When I want some food, I'm going to get it. And I don't care what it is. I don't care how much it is. I'm going to get it because I want it. Period. And I don't like that. And the Lord is helping to respond to that some way, somehow. So that's where we are with the finances and the food. And what was the last part? Oh, my health. Okay, y'all. So this part I really don't play about, because I do not talk poorly over my body. I don't do that. But especially in that last video, I didn't even watch it back because I was cringing. I just know. So here's the thing, right? Boom. So I don't like to speak things over my body, but I am praying that I am not suffering from arthritis, because that's what it feels like. That's what it's giving. That's what it's looking like. I don't want that to be going on in my body. But I have not been consistent yet in getting me a doctor's appointment to have the actual professional response to what's going on in my body, right? And so, yeah. this has been going on for months. It's really been going on for years, but I didn't notice it was going on for years. So I'm just like, whatever. But now it's like real evident all up in my face. And so it's like, all right, guess I gotta go to the doctor and figure out what is actually going on in my body. And that's like frustrating for me a lot, because I'm only 29, right? Dumb young. And I'm so grateful for this body that the Lord gave me. I'm so grateful that it functions well in all of its ways. And the fact that I am so freaking young, it's like, Lord, what we doing? Like, arthritis, ain't that something for some old people? What is this, you know? And I'm just like, well, I did some research and stuff. It's not just old people, obviously. But yeah, I'm hoping that that's not what it is. But here's the thing, right? So on most days, my body's in a lot of pain, and I just gotta like push through it. And I had to learn how to respond to that, regardless of if it's arthritis or not, or something different. I don't know. My body's in pain, and that's the truth. And I had to learn how to respond to that at this young age, because I should not be feeling like this. This is not how God like ordained my body when I was born that day, right? And so this is not what God wanted for the body to be doing, but this is what's actually happening. And so it's like, how are we gonna respond to that? And at first I was really frustrated about it, and I told myself I couldn't do a lot of things because it would be too painful. And I legitimately thought I was like hurting my body. I was like, okay, this pain is indicating that I shouldn't move like this. I shouldn't do this with my body. And so I debilitated myself and limited myself and put myself on certain limitations, and was like, we're not doing that, because you know that's gonna hurt. That's bad. Right. Boom. But then I did a little bit of research about arthritis. Like I said, I don't want to claim that, but if it is, I'm like, let me figure out how to work with this, right? And so I did learn that, number one, there are some young people that get arthritis, but what I learned that's like so powerful to me is like, you can still live and be great. Like, this does not mean this is the end for you, because y'all, legit, that's how I felt. I was like, dang, like, I'm not gonna be able to do simple things, like simple stuff. Like, I'm gonna be walking with pain at 31. What? Like, this is ridiculous. No. So I started, I'm following this really encouraging blog. It gives you helpful tips about just like things to do to like relieve pain, but just like encouraging things. And like, it really encouraged me a lot, because I'm like, girl, this is okay. Like, regardless of what this is, you can still have a regular, normal functioning life. You can still be just as active as your peers. Like, you can push through the pain and all these things. Like, you can do it, Ariel. Let's go. And so I adapted that mindset and started responding to this pain with that. Like, I can do it. Let's go. And so now what I'm working towards is like pushing through the pain. And I was doing that so well, which is why y'all saw me, like, I was, taking walks and stuff like that, because I'm trying to get my body moving. But what I also learned is like, it's like a balance. It's like, you want to move your body enough to make sure that your like joints and limbs are like moving and getting loose, but you don't want to overdo it, because then that can like add some irritation and swelling and stuff like that. And so that's like what I try to do, like, every day. Like, I try to be active, but honestly, you guys, some days I'm just in pain, and I just respond to the pain. I'm like, God, I don't even care. I just want to just be still for a little bit, because I'm hurting. I'm upset about it, right? And so, yeah, like I said, I was doing really good, but like these past 2 weeks, my body's been hurting, and I'm just like, I haven't been as go-getter, and I was beating myself up about me spending like money poorly, and I was beating myself up about what I was putting in my body. So it was a real big real big response to my overall health. like these past 2 weeks, and I'm just like, oh, you suck. Oh, you can't do nothing. Oh, you're not disciplined enough. You're not even helping your body in pain. You're not even helping it. You over here spending money. Look at you, just frivolously spending money. Oh, and then you putting bad stuff in your body. Who does that? Why would you do that? Oh my gosh, why aren't you more disciplined in this? I mean, just real mean to me, right? And so I've been doing that for like 2 weeks, and so I'm trying to like get back into a more positive response and to be more kind to myself and be like, girl, you okay? And so Jalen that I watched, y'all go and subscribe to Face Over Matter. That's my good sis. What Jalen said in her vlog, she was like, because she's like back in the gym and stuff, and she said she told herself, she was like, this is a good body. She was like, I gotta be so much more kinder to my body. She was like, my body's doing all these things, like trying to get back right. Oh, this is a good body. And I'm like, yes, right? And so that's how I be trying to tell myself sometimes. I'm like, this is a good body. Like, this body working so hard and so well. Like, because I beat myself up that I didn't do something. And it's like, but what does your body do, though? Your body did a lot today. The heart is beating. The blood is flowing. The brain is thinking. Like, the limbs are moving. Like, your body is doing so much. And it's fighting all the little germs out here with the little white blood cells fighting back. It's a lot going on in the body. Your body's doing so good. Good job, body. So I try to like remember that sometimes, but then sometimes y'all just be like, whatever. So that's where I am like with my health. So like those are all the things that have been happening over like the past 2.5 weeks. And that's why I haven't been recording, because I'm just like, I don't know what to say on that camera. I need to get my language right. I can't just be going up there saying anything, because what? No. So I'm back. I'm back. Okay, guys. Word on the street is that my students have found my YouTube channel. I love it down for them. Okay, because that's why I live my life the way that I do. In the event that like something happens or someone finds out about my real life, that's why you live the same way everywhere, so that there's nothing that comes to light. Like, no, that's why if you ever find my phone and you go through it, you're not gonna see nothing crazy. You're not gonna find any information that reveals anything. What you know me to be is gonna be the same way across all the boards, all the platforms. That's how it's always gonna be, like 10 toes down with it. What? So hey, how y'all doing? Yes, make sure y'all subscribe, because I know y'all watching, whatever. So yeah, but other than that, you guys, I also have been I'm working to enjoy San Diego more. And I've been having such a good response there. I have taken what the heck? I have taken the responsibility of joy off of me. Like it's like, girl, it's okay. And so sometimes I'm gonna go out in this world and I'm gonna go on these little excursions with myself, and I'm gonna go see the world, and I'm gonna have a response to it. Sometimes I'm gonna be like, wow, this was really incredible. And sometimes I'm gonna walk away like, okay, that was cool. You know what I'm saying? But what I've stopped doing is I have stopped leading with the expectation that every time I go somewhere that's supposed to automatically produce a lot of joy and a lot of fun, I've taken that way off of me. Because what was happening was I was going out to these places where it's supposed to be really fun. I'm supposed to be really happy here. I'm supposed to be embracing all the beautiful things that are happening around me. And I just wasn't. Not because I wasn't enjoying it. It's just that I wasn't receiving the full amount of satisfaction that can be experienced in this one area right now. And that was frustrating me a lot too. I'm like, Lord, I am broken. Because Lord, why I can't experience, satisfaction at the beach? So I'm at the beach, standing the toes, got the ocean in front of me. I mean, all the things. Lord, I have the freedom to be able to do this. I'm finally here up in California. Sun is just going, weather feeling great. I got a little money in my pocket. God, why am I not super satisfied in this experience right here? I don't know. I have no idea. But it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay. Like, there are going to be times where I'm going to go to a venue or an event, and it's going to be an opportunity to receive so much joy and so much satisfaction. And I might not experience it. Like, that's just like real. I might not experience it. Not because I'm miserable, not because the company around me ain't doing it. I just might have a good time. And it's an environment where a great time can happen, but I might just have a good time. It might just be okay for me. And that's all right. And so now when I go out, I don't go out with expectations. I go out just to go out because I want to go out. It's like, you know what? I'm leaving the house because I want to go here. Or I'm leaving the house because I want to go take a walk. I'm leaving the house because I want to go be downtown for a little bit. That's just what it is. And there are no set expectations on this is how I should feel when I'm in that environment. It's like this. I've been hearing this a lot, and I'm like, thank God I'm not the only one. Y'all know how people be like, you feel obligated to go outside because the sun is out? That's how it is for me. So it's like, I feel obligated to be super happy, super joyful, super satisfied if I'm in the middle of two beautiful glass buildings, palm trees everywhere, sunning, the weather's weathering, people are around me and I'm looking beautiful. Like, come on, that's the perfect environment to breed some good stuff. And I don't always have the good stuff, y'all. I just be sitting down like, what am I eat for dinner? That's how I be. Like, y'all, I beautiful environments. And I be sitting down thinking about what I'm gonna eat. I be sitting down thinking about, Lord, did I finish that lesson plan? Okay, I gotta figure out. These are my real thoughts. I be sitting down thinking about, my brother I don't know why he'll never answer this phone. Be on my phone sometimes, trying to find something to do in the middle of a beautiful environment. Like, and that's okay. That's all right. Like, there are going to be some environments that I go to and I'm going to be able to soak up the sun and just be amazed in God's beauty. Like, y'all, I was really doing a lot. Like, I really would be going somewhere and being like, wow, I'm trying to see the beauty in these palm trees that the Lord made. This is just so beautiful. Girl, no, that is not what was actually occurring. I acknowledge that the palm trees were there. I acknowledge that the beach is over here. I acknowledge that the view is viewing. And that's cool. I love that down for this environment. But I'm not feeling it. And that's okay. So now that I've taken the expectation off of me, when I go somewhere, like I said, I go for the reasons that I want to. Like literally just because I want to. And whatever happens, happens. However I feel is how I feel. You know? And that's been helping me because when I am taken aback and when I am blown away, I can actually enjoy the environment. And it's like, wow, I'm so happy I came here, Lord. This is okay. Instead of going there like, whoa, I can't wait to get there. I'm going to be so taken aback. I'm going to be so blown away. And then walking away disappointed that I'm not taken aback and I'm not blown away. Like, what the heck? Right? So that's been helping me a lot. So y'all, I've been doing a lot of just responding. Just understanding these are the circumstances that are happening in my life. God, how you want me to respond to this? Lord, how can I respond to this differently? Lord, this is my current response. I don't like this response. I need a new one. That's what's been going on. And I'm doing a lot better in my responses. I'm not perfect. I do not have life figured out at all. Child, I don't know what is going on. Okay? But I have figured out how to respond to certain things. And it's still going to be some more things to come. Probably in a short period of time. Probably within the next few hours. That's going to hit me upside of my head. I'm be like, Lord, I don't know how to respond to this. What? And the Lord will have to teach me a new response, you know? As life keep on going. So there's that. Also, y'all, I've been looking for apartments left and right, up and down, and I have been so disappointed. They are not approving me. I have never had this problem in my life, and so this is a new one for me. It's because of my credit. It's because of my student loans, and yeah, that has been different for me. When I was in North Carolina, when I was in DC, when I was in Maryland, never had these problems. And so I asked my dad about it. I was like, what the heck is going on? Like, why they not approving me out here in California IA? And he was like, because your student loans probably just hit your credit. And I'm like, dang, okay. So that's been frustrating too. And so my response to that has just been, well, Ariel, at least you got somewhere to stay. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least you have a home that you can go to. Is it preferable? No. But is it horrible? No, absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? And so that's been my response there. But I also have been learning how to not put all my eggs in one basket. I'll go see a few units, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not walking away like, oh, Lord. If I'm excited about it, we're going to kiki, okay? Like, Lord, this is nice, okay? I would love to live here, God. But Lord, what's going on? What you want? You know what I'm saying? And so I'm walking away like that instead of walking away like, okay, God, I found this place. It's so amazing. I want to live here. Let's do everything that we can to put ourselves here. Because then when they come back and they tell you you're not approved, that's gonna hit way harder. And so I'm growing some I don't want to say discipline. I don't think that's the right word, but I'm growing something there. Okay, I'm learning how to respond to the disappointment of learning that the place that I really, really, really wanted to be at, I do not even qualify for it. And it's like, okay. And just trying to trust God there, right? Y'all, it's just some things I don't question God about. I just don't. I just let him have it because it's just not worth the battle. And I think God gave me that last name on purpose because it's just like, I really be learning what battles to pick and which ones not. Like, there is no need in questioning God about a door that I asked him to close, right? Like, it might make me feel a whole bunch of different ways, and I have all the right to feel that way. But me, like, seeking to understand, I'm not. And I'm a really understanding person. I like to understand everything, everybody. But some things, it's like, you got it, Lord. So, yeah, that's, like, where I am with everything, you guys. I've talked for 34 minutes, okay? And I'm going to be quiet now. All right? I'm going to be quiet. Let me take my glasses off. Okay. Boom. Because it just, I didn't like how it was like, you know what I'm saying? It was just not, y'all. I was going to go downtown. I'm going to go actually to Walmart. That's like my most favorite place right now. Like, I'm going to go to Walmart. Because it really feel like I'm in Rocky Mount when I'm in Walmart. But I'm going to go to Walmart, and I think I'm going to get some yogurts and just make like some banana splits, I think, and pick up something for dinner that I can just like throw in the air fryer, oven, or something so that I don't actually have to cook. But so that I don't buy anything either, and go home and rest. I've been binging Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, and I've been loving it down. So I think I'm about to go home and rest. Yo, I've been out every day this week. I've been looking at units just every day, been running after work. And so I'm kind of looking forward to going home and doing nothing today after work. Yeah. And then tomorrow is Friday. I think I'm going to go to the beach for sure. You guys, I have found my most favorite place in San Diego so far. It is definitely La Jolla. I love it down. And I think I only love it because I heard a coworker say last week how La Jolla looks a little bit like Hawaii. And that is so incredible to me because I've never been to Hawaii. But thinking that like I'm in a place that mimics Hawaii is so dope. And I'm like, yo, I want to be here. I just want to like physically be in this space because it made me feel like I'm in another country. Even though Hawaii is definitely a state in the United States of America. Sometimes I forget because I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. It's not another country. Crazy. But La Jolla is definitely my most favorite place so far. So tomorrow after work, you guys, I think we're going to go to the beach. But we do have student conferences tomorrow. And so I'm not going to be leaving here until like 4:45. But the beach is only like 15 minutes away. So I think we're still going to go. Yeah. So I can show y'all La Jolla. It's so beautiful. And then Saturday, I'm going out with my good sis Amanda and some of my other co-workers. And we're going to go to Julian, California. That's like a small little country town. So that should be nice and fun. And then Sunday, oh my gosh, y'all, I forgot to tell y'all about that. I think I found a church. There's a church in Oceanside. It's called Mariners Church. I think I like it. I think I like it. It's beautiful, but I think I like it. I think it's cool. The only gag is that it's 45 minutes away, and it's like yikes. But of course, I wanted a closer church. But if that's the church that works, then you know. Yeah, I have really been trying like all the churches, and I really just want to hear the gospel preached on Sunday. I just really want to hear that. Like, I just don't want to hear about what God's going to do for me. I've heard that a lot. Not that, like, I don't ever want to hear that. I've just heard that more than not in my life. And I want to hear more, a little bit more about Jesus, a little bit more about who God is, a little bit more. Okay? And so I've just really been looking for a church that is teaching that. And a lot of churches here are, but then also the demographic. I do want to go to a church that has some type of diversity, right? Like, I don't know if you knew, but you know, this is San Diego, California, and there are a lot of people here that don't look like me, and that's totally fine. And I'm not looking for a church full of people that look like me either, but I don't want to be the only person in the building, or the only one of like 5 people in the building that look like me. you know. I'm just looking for a space where I feel like, okay, I feel comfortable here. I feel like I belong here. This feels like home. And when I went to Mariners Church last Sunday, there were a lot of different people, and that excited me a lot. I was like, okay, wow. And then I did also enjoy Pastor Eric. He preached about just basically about enjoying your spouse and encouraging us to not be stepping out in our marriages, because what? And so just running through all of their sermons like on YouTube and stuff, it seems like they are not teaching me about what God has for me, which is like, okay. I would like a little bit more gospel preaching, but they're not preaching the gospel. But they definitely not telling me every week what God has for me. So, but just a combination. I like the demographic of the church population. The building was freaking beautiful. I felt really warm when I was there, like so myself, like I didn't have to put on. And the pastor is preaching the word and teaching me more about Jesus a little bit. 45-minute drive might be worth it a little bit. So yeah, that's where we are with things, you guys. Like I said, this video is already 41 freaking minutes. It's so dumb. So I don't know how much more I'm going to show y'all, because I did a lot of talking. I'm so sorry. But I'm about to go to Walmart, I think. We're going to go to Walmart. We're going to get what we need, and we're going to go home. Yeah. Okay? So that's what the day's looking like. Unless something different could happen. I be changing my mind, and that's okay too. But that's the plan. So let's see where we go in the plan, and I'm gonna talk to y'all when I get somewhere different. But this is enough talking. This is 41 freaking minutes. I'm done. Guys, I should have took footage, but I didn't. I don't take my phone in the church. But anyways, I'm in the church parking lot. I just left church. We had a little fall festival after church. It was really cute, real cute. They had a little petting zoo. I was impressed because they had real animals, right? Like, not like little baby donkeys. Y'all, they had llamas, or maybe them alpacas. I don't know. It's one of them. But they had some real animals. I was like, okay. They had some little goats. Like, okay, little goats. And they had, I think they were peacocks, maybe. But they were like some type of exotic little bird. I was like, okay, this is cute. So that was cute. They had a little petting zoo and little photo booths that had a little inflatable, like inflatable for like baseball, inflatable for basketball. It was cute. Real cute, right? Yeah. So I'm glad that I stayed after a little bit. They had some chili and some macaroni and cheese, some pumpkin pie, some lemonade. Good stuff. So, So that was nice. I'm so sorry I didn't record for y'all. I just forgot. I didn't forget. I don't bring my phone into church, so that wasn't going to be an option. But anywho, you guys, I wasn't flying. I'm not going to say that. But there was a guy I wanted to talk to, but he was tied up. And I was like, I'm checking and stuff. I'm like, what a ring? Okay, boom, boom, no ring. And I'm like, You're don't get carried away, because you already know he is probably a fiance somewhere. Probably a fiance, because when the last time you done seen a single man that's a man of God, that's attractive, that takes interest in you? They don't be existing. They just don't. I know one exists, because one of them's my husband. But I'm just like, this more than likely, this probably ain't gonna be the one, babe. And that's okay. That's all right. It's okay. They don't have a lot of single people at the church anyways. I'm like the only single person. And then like that other guy, like that, or maybe not, because y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and claim him as engaged. He not single either, y'all. It's just me by my lonesome, and that's okay. But I think it's because of the campus that I'm at. I think at their larger campus, they probably have like more people my age that are single and other things, but that's cool. Because what I tell y'all, we trying to not centralize romance anyways, and we trying to figure out what is going on outside of like the romantic department. So that's where I'm at. I'm about to go somewhere. I'm not gonna say home. I'm about to go somewhere, but I have decided that I think I'm gonna like make a big bowl of pasta salad and a big bowl of salad, and kind of eat off those throughout the week. That's gonna help me. Now, am I still gonna eat out? Yep, sure am. But it will help me eat less out, right? So I'm gonna go. I have to go to the store to get those materials. Yeah, I need some lettuce, some tomatoes, some Italian dressing, lettuce, tomatoes, and Italian dressing, syrup, and some feta. And I need to get the big bowl. So that's where we're about to go now. Yeah, you guys, I go to church in Oceanside, so I'm at Oceanside right now. I gotta go back to San Diego. I gotta go back. So, or I might go to Ralph's out here, but I need to go to Dollar Tree too, so I can get some big bowls. But I don't want to like go far for a Dollar Tree, you know what I'm saying? I need like Ralph's to be here and Dollar Tree to be here, you feel me? So we'll see you guys. So yeah, let's figure life out. You guys, also trying to figure my hair out too. I think that if I get, because as you can see, my hair done started growing back. But because I'm like, do I want to get it back cut low again? I don't know, because y'all saw the size and it looked like I had on a yarmulke. Because the way my sides like, bro, it still look like I got on a yarmulke a little bit, right? So I'm not super certain if I want to cut it again, but I'm thinking what happens if I get an edge up? Is that what it's called? I think if you line me up, it'll look real crisp. Oh yes. I don't know, you guys, but that's what I'm thinking. If I get an edge up, it'll look nice and crisp. My whole hairline is turning gray, which is totally fine with me. I love the gray. It's really dope to me. Still got some blonde over here. Still got some blonde right in here. It's just crazy. It's just craziness. But other than that, you guys, that's what's happening or whatever. So let's go somewhere. Alright, you guys, so I got all the stuff that I needed. Now I think I'm about to head to the beach real quick. Now it looked like the beach is over there. I don't know if it's actually over there, but it looks like it is, so we're just gonna follow the way of the sun. Yep. I had to turn off my camera and everything because I was getting a little frustrated. Getting a little bit upset because I couldn't find like the vegetarian aisle, and I couldn't find the baking aisle, which is okay. I was looking in the wrong places for both, because what I don't like is when I'm like overlooking, like it's right here in front of my face and I just didn't see it. That wasn't the case. So when I actually found them, I was like, oh, thank God. Like, thank God I wasn't like just walking past the same place, because that's frustrating. Like, imagine you looking for like a condiment and you're walking past it back and forth, and it's right there, and it's like, really, be so for real. But that was not the case. So We found everything that we needed. I also went ahead and decided to get some ingredients for cookies. I'm gonna make a whole thing of cookies and just, I gotta get a cookie jar, but I'm gonna make a whole thing of cookies and put them in a cookie jar. I'm really trying. I'm just trying to eliminate eating out as much as possible, and like pastries or something I kind of like binge out on. So my thoughts are that if I have cookies, we're gonna be all right. So yeah, I was gonna get a cookie jar, but I don't know, I'll figure that part out later. But right now, let's go find the beach. Guys, I'm stuck because I found the beach, but it's like I'm on the beach. Like, I thought it was gonna be like a, you know, a little nice little concrete boardwalk I can walk on. Not quite. So if I get out my car, I'm gonna be on the beach. Is that a little? Yeah, I'm gonna be on the beach, like in the sand. I don't have no sand materials. Like, I do, but I didn't really want to be sandy. I just wanted to take a walk. You know what I'm saying? And so I have flip-flops in the back, but it's just like, I really didn't plan on being sandy, you know? I just didn't plan on that, y'all. Like, because sand gets everywhere. And I had to clean my feet. I think I'm gonna go do it. Because typically when I'm here in this situation where I'm like, should I not? I usually do it, and I never regret it. So I think I'm about to do it. Wait, is this his surface car? Because if this is his surface car, I might have to move. Hold up. Let me see. Is he getting undressed, or is he I think he got some drawers on. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what he's doing. I know he's trying to figure out what I'm doing. Okay, where is he? Y'all, this is getting real awkward real quick. You guys, I totally forgot to get pasta from the store. Like, how do I make pasta salad with no pasta? So I'm getting ready to go back to the store. Excuse me, which is no problem. Literally, Ralph's is right down the street. So it's going to take me like 3 minutes to get there. So we're going to go back and get pasta. And then we're going to head back home. I forgot I'm supposed to do laundry today. But, excuse me, I might do it, might not. I can afford to wait till tomorrow, so it's not that deep. It's only 4 o'clock. Can you believe that? I did not even know it's 4 o'clock. I feel like I did a lot today. But it's only 4 o'clock, which is pretty good. I was also thinking while I was out there on the rocks, I was like, Lord, honestly, like, this is not a part of my life that I don't enjoy. Like, I love the fact that I get the luxury of making a wrong turn somewhere. Like, because I am not in a relationship and I don't have any responsibilities and I don't have any kids or anything and I'm only responsible for myself, I can afford to, like, oh, I want to take a wrong turn down the street and see if it leads to the beach, right? And go sit on some rocks for a little bit, you know? So I like that about my lifestyle. And then I was also thinking on the rocks, what the heck was I thinking about on the rocks, y'all? Yeah, what was I thinking about on the rocks? Oh, I remember. Let me stop before I forget. I was thinking about, remember how I shared that, like, satisfaction, joy, all those things. Like, I'm trying to figure that out, right? So while I was on the rocks, I'm so glad that God changed my response and has given me a new perspective, because while I was sitting there, I wasn't like forcing myself to find the beauty, right? Now that was a really incredible view, right? I'm out sitting on the rocks, these big old rocks overlooking the whole Pacific Ocean. Really dope, right? But I didn't have to forcibly find like the beauty in the waves crashing against the rocks, or look at the sun just shining on the water. I had to do all that, right? And so while I was out there, I was like, Lord, thank you so much for just like helping me to drop my expectations and just being where I am transparently and allowing you to help me to respond to it, right? And so while I was on the rocks, I wasn't taking in the beauty. I was like, this is dope. Instead, I was knocking it down to more of a this is a really cool experience, and this adds to the entertainment of my day. Is that it? I think so. Like, yeah, like, God, this is a really cool experience, and this adds to the entertainment of my day, right? I was looking at it as more of a fun experience, right? Like, ooh, this is going to up the fun for today. Like, that is fun. I get to go walk on the beach and go skip across these big old rocks and sit and look at the water for a little bit. That is pretty entertaining, right? And so it just felt a lot better to be out there with the expectation of, actually with no expectation, and just being out there like, this is really cool. This is so fun. Look at my feet dangling over the big rocks. Okay, awesome. You know? And then one last thing, you guys. I promise that I'm done. I know I've been talking a lot in this vlog. I have a lot to say. I've been gone for like 11 years. I'm sorry. I'm really grateful that I ran across Pastor Philip Anthony Mitchell and his teaching, because it changed my perspective on how I look at my time here on life. He helped me to see outside of myself and like essentially make life bigger than me. And it's like, oh, okay, cool, dope. And so ever since I ran across 2819 Church last year, I have just been like trying to remain mindful that I'm here for a purpose outside of myself and bigger than myself. And so I was in the parking lot at Ralph's. I was talking to the Lord about, okay, God, I gotta get these groceries. Okay, so we're gonna try to meal prep this weekend. I hope that works. And Lord, oh, and then also I should try to do a little bit more exercise this weekend. Just all these things, right? I said, Ariel, why are you doing all this? And it's like, because I'm trying to be a better person. I'm trying to be more disciplined. I'm trying to be more healthy. You know, I'm trying to better myself and be just a better person. I'm trying to feel good, but I'm also trying to look good, but I'm also trying to, you know, just be better. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, yes, it is good for me to be more disciplined. It is good for me to eat healthier. It is good for me to feel better and have more energy. Excuse me. It's good for me to take care of myself and tend to myself like this and pour into myself and to, you know, just pay attention to the details of my life. All that stuff is good, right? These are not bad things, but it's all about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing all of this stuff so that I can be a better human, which is great. But I need that sentence to continue. I need to be a better human because that matters, so that I can impact humans in a bigger way, right? Like, it's got to be bigger than me. It's got to be outside of myself. And so I'm really glad that I had that revelation, because it's like, yeah, you're right. Like, that's exactly what needs to happen. So, like, after I realized that, my prayer now is like, yeah, sure. Like, let's keep bettering ourselves and being a better human and working to be more disciplined and just all these great things that cater to me becoming better. But let the betterment be because it really matters, because it impacts somebody else. Let's just say that, like, my physical health and me being my best self and taking care of myself and giving more to myself aided to the kingdom some way, somehow. I don't know how it can aid to the kingdom. It's a lot of different ways. I'm pretty sure it's a big, you know, thing. But, like, I need it to be bigger than myself. I don't want to be just making myself better so that I can have a better life. Because essentially what happens is I pour into myself more. I take care of myself more. And until I'm good, I'm a better human, I'm more disciplined, I'm A1, I'm good to go. And essentially that helps me to enjoy life better and, you know, just be out here in life. And all of that is good, but it is not just about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my life, but it's Jesus' story. And so it's like, I can't just be out here just paying so much attention to myself. Like, not just me. It's okay to pay attention to me, but not just me. So I'm anticipating God, like, helping me to find a balance while I am trying to become a better Ariel. I want God to show me, I want God to, I don't know what I want God to do, y'all. I want God to put my eyes on things outside of myself, different areas where I can, like, you know, impact the kingdom, different areas where I can, like, disciple, different areas where I can share the gospel, whatever the heck. I have no idea, y'all. But I'm anticipating God showing me outside of myself. Excuse me. Because that gets stressful sometimes, and it gets consumptuous, and that's what I don't want to do. Even though it's not a bad thing, you can easily get consumed with building yourself, fixing yourself, becoming better. I don't want to be consumed. Like, I don't want to spend my life being consumed over me. That feels real superficial. It feels really privileged. It feels real like American girl problems. I don't want no parts in none of that stuff. This life gotta be way bigger than me, right? So I'm just trying to keep my eyes peeled and open and trying to, you know, make sure I stay in an environment where I can pay attention to anything God might be putting on my heart, so that I can, you know, and essentially that is going to help, like, me being more disciplined, me having the physical energy, me, like, feeling better. That is going to help whenever God may need me to go out and do something, right? I'm gonna show up better. But it can't just be all about me. So I'm so glad I came across that revelation. because it's important. It's important to me. Like, I'm so passionate about that. I just can't go back, y'all. I just cannot go back to a life that's all about me. I can't. My eyes have been open. It has to be bigger than me. So, with that being said, we're going to Ralph's. Gotta go get this pasta, okay? So that we can go home. Yeah, we gotta go home. This has been nice, but we gotta go home. I'm closer to the church than I am to the house, so we got to go, okay? You guys, I got in one earring. Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it, okay? But I'm about to end the vlog, so I'm back home. I made everything. I made my big thing of salad. I made my big thing of pasta salad, and I have cookies in the oven right now. Y'all, the cookies are definitely giving chocolate, which is pissing me off because they're supposed to be chocolate chip. What we doing? But the cookies are like, I know I'm looking crazy, y'all. I know I'm just looking. I know. But the cookies, I think so. My melted butter, I think it's like melting the chocolate chips. And by the time I like stir everything up, it's like all brown. And I'm like, what the heck? So it's giving like a chocolate cookie. So hopefully it still tastes like chocolate chippity and not so much chocolate, but I just aesthetically is throwing me off, but hopefully they're okay. But yeah, I was gonna go and leave. Y'all, I'm real bad. So like I said, I just made all the food, and I'm like, I'm about to go to Popeyes and get some chicken. Ariel, you what? Like what? But I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go. It's just a thought. But I was gonna leave and go get gas so I don't have to get gas in the morning. But I can't stress myself right now, y'all. Like, I really might go get some chicken. So I am not gonna leave the house, because if I leave the house, I'm gonna come back with some chicken. Okay, so I'm waiting for these cookies to get done, and I'm gonna mind my business. Be mindful. I just had some pasta salad, and it filled me up nice and good, but I think I'm just upset because it was such a boring dish, which is why I don't meal prep. I realized that I didn't talk about that. I don't meal prep because I have meal prepped in the past, and I don't like it for two reasons. Number one, I'm not a person that likes to eat the same thing every day, and I'm not disciplined enough to be like, oh, it's just food for fuel. I like to enjoy my food. Secondly, I don't know how y'all are doing it today, but when I meal prep, all my food was tasting refrigerated. You know what I'm saying? Like, it had a taste to it, and I didn't like it. It was like all the freshness was gone, all the nutrients seemed like they were gone. It just wasn't tasting good. It tasted like it had been in the refrigerator forever. And I was making chicken and fish and some string beans and something else and some fruit. It all just started tasting the same. It was really nasty, which is why I don't meal prep anymore, because I am a firm believer that if you leave something in the refrigerator long enough, it's going to start tasting like refrigeration. Because that's got to taste. And so that's why I don't meal prep. But I think it's okay to like meal prep a salad and a pasta salad, because they're supposed to be cold anyway. So it's the hot foods for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So that's why I don't do that. But it should be okay. Hopefully it still tastes well. Whatever. All I know is I just ate pasta salad and I want some chicken, but I'm not gonna go get the chicken, which is a real big push for me. Y'all don't understand what's going on inside of me right now, fighting off the chicken. It's a lot going on. But we're not gonna leave. We're not gonna go get it. I'm gonna eat my chocolate cookies and be done with it and go to bed. And after I had my boring tail dinner, pasta salad was so boring tonight. It didn't hit. And I got a whole tub of it. Yay. But anyways, you guys, I know it was a lot of talking in this vlog. I know. But y'all watch it. Y'all some real gangsters. Like, okay, y'all watch all the way through. But I'm about to end the vlog. Next one, I promise you, I'll do a lot more show and tell. And not so much talking. But I had to update y'all. I had to let y'all know what was going on. You know? But yeah. So, I am going to talk to you guys later. I don't think I have nothing else to say. I feel like this is not a good ending. Y'all, I don't know what I'm looking like with this head, with this angle. It's just a lot going on, right? But my skin looking good from this angle. So, yeah. All right, you guys. But I'm going to talk to you guys later.